Where the fuck does this bitch go?
He's head this way. No, that's you.
Miloja! Down. No. Ah! I can stun him.
That would be a good idea.
Up there. Went north.
Careful, A1. Mandalorians no terrorist Kazi. They're fighting it out on the roof now.
I hate the snow.
Yeah, I know. Can't imagine it being good for a cold blood.
I have a heat pack, so I'm not too worried. I just can't see.
I think I know how to head him off. Just gotta get up here.
Ow!
God. Too far away. You need to close up.
Where the fuck does dude go?
Got him.
Cuff him. Or destroy him. That works too.
Ah! Ah! He broke the stun. What is it you want? stun is useless. Who are you? Find us. Much better.
Cover, buddy.
Fuck. Me low. Ah. Ah. Yamalumi Law. Find the rock. Milo.
I wouldn't recommend trying that, buddy. Been through this a million times now. Now you've just guaranteed your death.
Ah. Shambalumila. Shambalumila. Die. Badly.
Are we still fighting this bitch?
Ah.
Yeah, we are. Also, he stole one of your weapons.
Which one? Oh. Let's see.
Your machine gun.
Don't even know who this is.
Well, judging by his armor, I'd assume this is the bounty hunter you saw.
Yeah, be after me. His bounty isn't with me. Good job. Maybe west. South.
Pretty tricky.
Good job.
I mean, this just really helps me out. So, like, thanks, I guess.
Ah.
Oh, hey, we can see thermal grenades now. What brings you to our fine little abode here? I've heard quite a lot about you before you got here.
You have, huh?
Might not be
Yeah.
unsure.
Well, who else knows you enough to want to kill you?
A lot of people. Why are you after me?
Bounty work. Simple.
Then there's no reason to let you live. Unless you
Who
can
placed
convince
the
me.
bounty on him?
A bounty board.
Yes.
So you got this contract anonymously?
Correct. Don't expect there to be so much resistance.
Yeah. Put up
I
a
can
lot.
neutralize him and run. But he survived this first and then you authorized his sting. And then somehow, you fuckers keep coming back. That must not
Say
be
we have
aiming
a
my guns right.
contract with the devil.
Yeah, not many people have encountered armor like mine.
And
I'm
Not
aware,
what I-
droid.
yeah.
Are
He's
you-
gonna try to shoot through.
Were you posing as that doctor?
What's it to you? A doctor.
And you are.
What does it matter to you?
So I don't have to
feel
worry
like
about
this
him anymore.
conversation's been had before.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it has. Alright, well, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You're gonna die either way.
I suggest you put that gun down.
You might have Beskar, but we've got a lot better than mere blasters at our disposal.
I offer peace. This man my jump pack still.
Peace? Peace? You sure have a funny way of showing it.
I just disarmed. Now we can talk like gentlemen, or I can kill it.
Well,
I mean, you're the one who's fucking jumping around.
well, if you want to talk, what do you have to say then?
I'll let him live.
And I assume you'll be parting where you here?
Said I would. You could have my assets. I could be useful. Because the reason I stopped the conflict is because this boy got his fucking contract removed off the bounty board. Someone removed it.
Hmm.
You're lucky. So tell me, why do you have Mandalorian insignias on your ship?
First, give me
Yeah,
my
we do
shotgun
Mandalorian.
back.
You can have it once we're done talking.
Our group
Otherwise, let me
is...
put you in a chokehold. Maybe actually
Yeah.
blast your skull off the stuff.
Anyways, our group is closely affiliated with the Mandalorian clan. We have a few Mandalorians in our ranks.
Interesting.
Do you remember what the clan is called, Dax?
I don't know. I think they were called the Mandalorian Elites. I can't quite remember.
Why do you have such a following in Mandalorians?
I don't know.
Well, because some of our high command are Mandalorians, including me and the boss.
I can recognize that old Neo Crusader armor.
Yeah.
So what's your boss? Is she a Mandalorian? Are you a Mandalorian?
Yep.
For real?
Alan Dax.
Okay then.
I'm actually a foundling under our boss.
Your boss is a Mandalorian?
Yep.
I doubt it. Empire would wipe you out already.
It just so happens we've had some decent relations with the Empire.
Also, they've tried at least 4 separate times, and each time we've crushed them under the might of our iron boots.
Anyways, the Empire leaves us alone, even helps us sometimes. And we keep problems away that they're too busy to send attachments out to. Especially this far out in the unknown regions.
Or did?
I mean, he was part of the Manhunters.
He did a lot of brutalities and inhumane tortures to humans.
That's what I do.
Yes,
Except mine is to everyone.
when I was with them.
You were a top torturer back then. You hurt a lot of people.
I hurt a lot of people, yes. But so does everyone else.
So does the Empire, the Rebels, the CIS, the Republic, the Old
You know,
Republic,
you
the
took
Empire.
pleasure out of it, though.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, breaking the guy's
Most
arm,
Trandoshans do.
throwing him over a fucking ledge, burning him. You know, some of this shit's fun, especially when they fuck with you.
You probably want your fucking monstrosity of a machine gun back, right?
Sure, I'll take it.
I'll be
Thanks.
keeping my highly upgraded IQ radar.
Yeah, you can take it. I wasn't planning on using it anyways.
So what is your boss like?
I don't know, he's cool, I think. I don't really
You're
talk to him.
awfully
Actually,
weird. You should have been killing me by now. Why haven't you?
well, because it's always been my policy to, talk to the enemy when they want to, because I've had to go through so many fucking, like, 4-hour-long fights that just end in absolutely nothing getting gained because some guy just wants to talk to us. So I've decided to turn a new leaf and start actually listening to people.
I
And-
wouldn't have talked if this fucker didn't have his bounty woman.
Yeah, and technically you don't really have any beef with our group, and you're not an imp or a rebel, so I couldn't care less.
I'm surprised when you did a background check you didn't realize I had a massive criminal record.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention that much. It's more or less just for, like, you know, looking good.
Look, you're not exactly the first person here with a criminal record. It's actually quite common to recruit from the group this way.
So what is your boss? What kind of Mandalorian is he?
I never knew much about where exactly he got what he had, but he definitely had experience.
All I know is
He's
He's a
definitely a
homie.
warrior. He's a strong leader. An amazing duelist. But he's always had a soft spot for the innocent.
What's his name?
Nobody knows his name.
The boss.
He just goes by the boss.
Yeah.
Nobody's heard his name or seen his face.
What does
We
he
only
wear?
recognize him by his mask.
Old. Is it a knockoff or is it the actual thing of like this old bitch ass who fucking died? Some fucking
Well,
big dick.
sometimes he tends to wear ancient armors from the Old Republic era. Sometimes, yeah, nowadays he mostly wears Revanite armor. Or at least replicas of it.
That leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
I bet.
He also took the Mask of Mandalore from an Imperial vault.
I heard about that incident a long time ago. I don't believe it.
Yeah. I mean, we can like show you it if you really want.
I mean, you can
Prove
ask
it,
him
man.
yourself, yeah.
Show me a picture of something. Come here. I don't believe this shit.
Where the fuck do we got a hologram? Do we got the Krebs still on planet?
I have a data pad.
Okay.
Interesting. Your boss is one of the top bounties in the galaxy.
Yup.
Yeah, we've heard.
Multi-million-dollar bounty. I think it's like 20 to 30 million.
Mm-hmm.
I
Maybe
mean,
even more.
what powerful person doesn't these days? I heard even Darth Vader has a bounty.
Probably fucking put on by Shizo or some bullshit.
Let me check the chip. Your boss's bounty is currently up to 220 million. For the safe capture of that mask. There are dozens of groups that want it.
Huh. And here I was thinking people might have forgotten about it.
Well, they probably did. The mask is just an invaluable ancient artifact. And those sell for a lot. Darth Vader's bounty is reaching 500 million.
Mm.
No, I doubt anyone will ever cash them in.
Yeah.
So, what are you gonna do? Let me leave? Or what?
Well, you said you still wanted. You said you still like the idea of staying here, right?
Just make sure this one repents for his sin against
Yeah,
mankind.
I'll make sure to put him into a torturer's role, but make sure he is on a tight leash.
You too, droid. You should repent for what you've done to organics in general.
Humans aren't
All
innocent
people I
either.
do it to have had them fucking coming to him.
Yeah, he doesn't torture people willy-nilly, especially innocents. He only ever fights
I'm
people
sure he's
who have
killed
wronged
dozens
us.
of innocents.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
do that
hundreds
stuff
of them.
anymore.
Wait, you
Mostly
seriously?
in accidents. Yeah. What do you think? I'm some kind of fucking, like, god? If they're in my way and they're in the firing line, I don't know why the fuck they're in there. They had time to leave.
They have it coming.
Well, I wouldn't say they had it coming, but, well, collateral damage is often unavoidable.
If they're stupid
Exactly,
enough
that's
to
what
run
I
in front of
mean.
your line of fire, then they deserve it.
Hey, you know, also, you had...
That's a nice stick.
Ah!
And that was for...
What he's done against humanity.
I only joined because the Empire exists.
Need some Bacta or something?
For being a Megaloid foundling, you're remarkably bad, by the way, you.
Yeah. I never really got much in the way of training. Mostly my training was in dueling, but my culture's pretty rusty.
What the fuck is a foundling?
You don't even know how to fight someone with a...
Someone
advanced jump
who was
pack.
inducted into the Mandalorian Order.
Oh, I thought that was just some normal-ass bitch.
Advanced jump packs are relatively new to what
Usually
I've seen.
children.
I'm more used to finding people with actual jetpacks.
Basically adoption.
They're not new. They've been around since before the Clone Wars.
The Bacta tank, or are you
Yeah.
just gonna sit
They
there
haven't
with a
been that
fucking cracked
common
kneecap?
until recently.
Alright,
I was
get
used to fighting jetpack users.
Alright, let's go.
You still feel remarkably bad for what you've done. There's no back in the tank. Hey,
Alright, I'll just put him
only
on a bed.
Colto.
Oh,
Will that
don't really
work?
need to be in the tank. This.
It's lesser about that.
Here, get on the table. I'll see what I can do for a bandage.
You want me to train you to actually be a proper warrior?
Let's see.
I'm honestly surprised someone didn't come after me sooner.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too. But it's like me. No one's actually ever sent a bounty hunter after me from the shit that I've done.
As you've seen several times now.
Probably because you're with your friends all the time.
Hell, I could probably disarm you with that monstrosity of a weapon you have right there. That weapon
That's not true. I just went on a fucking business trip for like a month or two. Onto a goddamn fucking shithole of a planet. Okay,
I recognize what it was immediately. That's an advanced railgun.
Hell of a punch with a whole lot of burn area.
Why is he
found
not in the
two-
tank?
I don't know. I thought you said there was nothing in the
Just a
tank.
broken knee.
And then
There's
he said,
Colto.
alright, come on.
You'll need to apply a split.
We have to apply a splint before?
Yes, so his knee does not reform and regrow wrong. He doesn't need to go in the Colto tank if you don't think, but his recovery will be longer.
I think we should put him in, because
I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Can you help me with the splint? I already found some, like, low-grade, like, bandage-type shit and a few sticks.
I have a cast if you want instead.
I think we should do that, yeah.
Or we could go right for cybernetic repair so we could actually use this knee while it's broken.
I mean, do you want to get a cybernetic leg? Would you be fine with that?
No, it will be a cybernetic apparatus.
Ah. Would
It
you
will
be
come
fine
off
with
when
that?
he's healed.
Sure. Why
Alright, I
not?
guess we can do that.
Please apply.
Hey, Dax, can you help me with this shit? I have no clue what I'm doing.
I'm not much for meds either, but I only know a bit of first aid.
It shouldn't be that hard. You just have to extend the length of it and clip it off. And you need to make sure it's facing right. And you need to have one of the sharp ends go into the meat. It will supply him with bacca and other things like morphine, so he does not feel pain.
Alright.
If you do it right, he can walk right now. If you do it wrong, it will hurt.
Do you want to try it, or do you want me to try it?
I'm letting you
you-
try.
Alright, fuck.
Yeah. You tried all what?
Ah,
Oh, that didn't work.
You didn't
Yeah.
even activate the morphine injector.
Hey man, I'm a droid. The closest thing I know to medical knowledge is cutting my limbs off.
We could just upload it into you. How do you not know a medical program? Or have you rejected that into a sociopath, murderous way that you don't need medical knowledge?
I don't know, man. I don't remember ever getting it. We
If I
always
don't
had other
remind you,
medics.
if you want to learn, because I know you're a sociopathic droid, you can use medical knowledge to hurt your victims more.
I could, but it's more fun to do it with brute force.
Yeah, you could do brute force with no knowledge, meaning you could hit the right areas and they'd cause more pain.
Can you try it, Dax, so I don't have to feel bad?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
After you insert it, you need to make sure that the side grips are on, and you would need to activate the shell, so it won't get actually water damage. That looks
Alright.
good. Turn on the morphine and then activate the shell after doing the latches.
Alright, well, good job. You,
It isn't hard. You gotta hit those two buttons synchronized. If you don't, one will close before the other.
Alright. Got it.
Alright, and on the outside, there is a little insertion tube. Please put this. With this, you're able to put backed up morphine, colto, or whatever into that. Make sure you put it in so the bottle is going inside, and it hooks in. Unscrew it and put it in immediately. It will
Alright.
slowly drain over time.
That should do it.
Lock it. There's a little button, and you have to activate the little switch. Make sure so no water damage gets inside. Don't want to cause infection either, so you have to block on airflow. And that looks like it. You have applied the apparatus. You'll be able to walk. You won't feel any. His leg might feel slightly numb. When will your boss be here?
Right now, he's out on business at the moment.
Alright.
And we're currently tracking a couple of old rivals of ours.
Who?
The Black Sun.
Well, my favorite target. I never get to kill.
Yeah, well, you're in luck because they love coming here and trying to mess with us.
Usually, whoever decides is bouncing them when I'm in mission trying to get them, die.
Yeah. Well, I guess the Blacks are pretty good about tying up loose ends.
They're good at tracing. Okay, now to make sure that thing, the apparatus is working, kick him. Kick him right in the knee. If he falls over, or if he jiggles, that means the thing is not holding him straight. Anything?
Looks alright to me.
Alright, then it's sturdy. The joints are all locked properly. The only thing is, try not to sleep on that leg at all.
Alright.
Can you walk?
Please try walking and sprinting. You might trip while running around.
I don't intend to
As
run
it
too
calibrates
much.
to your body, you'll feel your knee giving out from the fracture. This thing will have to calibrate and stop you. It's also a way of, it's an amazing device because you can actually save yourself from falling. Because the leg will protect you. Too bad they were never approved for anything other than medical. They are the perfect cybernetics for troopers on the field. Now, do you need anything else from my medical office?
I think I'm good.
I expect to get paid or I'm leaving. I'm not just doing this for I can get better work somewhere. Also, if that bounty appears once again about Trandoshan, I'm killing him.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyone in the boss can work out your payment.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And here I
Well,
thought
we're
that
working
was
it
a
out right now.
personal vendetta.